Have a look at our forecast today. Maybe an isolated shower this morning in Marion County, otherwise dry and sunny. Our rain picks up throughout the afternoon and evening, up to about a 40% coverage today, really favoring this afternoon and evening for areas east of I-75. We increase our rainfall gradually, and then by next week, we're tracking a 60% coverage of storms. Megan.
And there's still this crash in Sanford, State Road 417 southbound on the entrance ramp near Reinhardt Road. Delays here are improving, but there is one lane blocked in this area getting on that entrance ramp to southbound State Road 417. No other issues right now for your morning drive. I-4 nice and quiet, looking live in Winter Park from our tower camera at WESH 2. A smooth start in both directions.
For Meaghan Mackey.
Kellianne, this is a look right now at this crash along I-4. It's impacting those westbound drivers just west of DeBerry Avenue. You can see only blocking off the shoulder here. So no heavy delays and no lanes are blocked. Just expect a little bit of congestion there traveling near the St. Johns River Bridge. There's also this crash that is working to clear in Sanford. Almost clear this morning along State Road 417, the southbound entrance ramp from Reinhardt Road. You can see here on the map, pretty close to I-4, but almost clear this morning. Checking in on those travel times along I-4, we are in the green between Altamont Springs and the Turnpike. Westbound, we're at 14 minutes. Eastbound, we're at 12.
To a traffic check on this Tuesday. Megan, good morning.
Good morning. Not a bad start, Sonica. Just a crash here along I-4. It's impacting those westbound drivers just west of DeBerry Avenue. You can see it is impacting just the left shoulder here this morning. So not a big delay moving through this area. And Kellianne, heading out the door right now, it looks like for the most part we're off to a dry start for your morning commute.
And nice and sunny across much of the area. Our clouds will slowly build throughout the afternoon and evening. And then we'll track a few showers, a couple of thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening, especially east of I-75 going towards that dinner time frame. But at least earlier on in the day, think 1, 2, 3 o'clock, a better chance for rainfall along I-75. Otherwise, today, temperatures reach the low and mid 90s, but when you factor in heat and humidity, it's going to feel a lot more like the upper 90s and triple digits. So drink plenty of water if you're heading out to any of our attractions or our local beaches. Have that sunscreen. And then for our local attractions, Epic Universe, maybe you're heading out later on today, right around 5, 6 o'clock. We can't rule out a few passing showers and storms. Looking ahead to the rest of the week, we track rain and thunderstorms. Thanks for Meaghan Mackey.
Kellianne, there's this new crash I'm monitoring along I-4. It's impacting those westbound drivers in Champions Gate traveling towards Ronald Reagan Parkway. So right before you get to the Polk County line from Osceola County, big backups here this morning. Again, impacting westbound drivers just passing by Walt Disney World this morning. The crash just out of this camera view, but you can see from our map here this morning that those delays do stretch for several miles. So expect those delays. 2 lanes are blocked there once you get to that crash. Unfortunately, there's not like a detour. So if you are traveling towards Walt Disney World, traveling westbound into Polk County, you are going to come across those slowdowns. Here's a look at those travel times. You can see certainly impacted I-4 westbound from downtown Orlando to Champions Gate because of that crash. Delays are at 45 minutes.
Orlando,
let's get your first warning traffic now. Here's Meaghan Mackey.
Yeah, Jason, there's some big backups along I-4 traveling westbound in Champions Gate towards Ronald Reagan Parkway. There's a crash just out of this camera view, but passing by Champions Gate, you can see here 2 lanes are blocked here, the 2 left lanes if you're traveling into Polk County this morning. But other than that, no other major crashes to impact you on this Tuesday. Kellianne, how's our forecast?
It's going to be a hot day ahead. High temperatures today reach the low and mid 90s, but then you factor in heat and humidity. It's going to feel a lot more like the upper 90s and triple digits. We'll have a couple of isolated showers popping up by the lunchtime frame along the I-75 corridor. And then after lunch, most of that rainfall develops east of I-75. 6, 7 o'clock, we track scattered rain with a couple of thunderstorms between Orlando and I-95 as our 2 sea breezes collide. We'll have more rain tomorrow afternoon and evening with high temperatures in the mid 90s.